Alright guys, this should be my second upload today, bringing you the bone hoe cut. I'll demonstrate it 3 different ways, and I'll teach you how to do it 3 different ways. This might run a little bit long. It is a very, very nice cut. If you haven't seen it performed, you can go into my channel. I have a sandwich routine that I just posted, and it looks really nice. I want you guys to go and learn it, so put a lot of work into that. Go ahead and learn that, and then come back and learn this, okay? So here's the bone hoe hot stones cut. It looks something like this originally. Alright, I'll redo that because that was kind of sloppy. Okay? And it is a false cut. Okay? Now, here's the 1 card production. Do that one more time. Alright, and the 2 card production. It's kind of sloppy that time. I'll do it one more time. That was not the best performance. But you basically get the point. The idea of this cut is that you can produce cards with it, and it's a false cut. Okay? So let's get into how to do this. The way to do this is you're going to take the whatever cards you want productioned, I don't know how to say that, sorry, on the top and on the bottom, okay? That's for the 2 card production. You just need 1 card on top if you're going to produce 1 card, and if no cards, then it's just a false cut, okay? Now, let's get into how to just do the cut itself. You're going to have to know how to do the swing cut, okay? You're also going to need to be able to pivot the packet like this, And if you want to do the 2 card production, you're going to have to learn this type of move. I'll give a tutorial on that when I get to the 2 card production. Alright, so let's get into the cut. You're going to swing cut the cards, and you should only swing cut about 1/3 of the cards, alright? Not a very big portion. Swing cut about 1/3 of the cards. And now you're going to swing cut one more time, but rather than doing a normal swing cut, you're going to cut it about until you've dragged out about half of this packet. Alright, so it should look something like that. And now you're going to take this packet, and with your thumb on the left side of this left packet, you're going to move this packet upwards. It'll turn this packet up, face side up. But keep your thumb under there so that you have an easy break. At which point you'll be in this type of position. Take your index finger, sliding your middle and thumb over, and use your index finger to pull up like so. It'll pivot the card, and then all you have to do is kind of turn your hand. Okay? You'll be in this type of position afterwards, and now you're just going to push with your thumb and your index, and it'll automatically flip the deck over, and you should be like this. Alright? Now you're going to take this index finger and curl it up under the bottom, and push forward with it. It'll move the cards over like so, pivoting it out from under, and then just drop it on top. Okay? One more time. Swing cut halfway, pivot upwards, thumb under, drag your fingers to your middle and thumb to the side, lift up with your index, turning the packet over, push, and index curl. Okay? Here's the 1 card production. For the 1 card production, you need the card on top. Swing cut, it's still the same cut. Do the half pivot packet, I guess you could call it that. Slide your fingers to the side, perform the normal cut itself. But once you come to this part, rather than just folding your fingers in and going like that, you're going to, when you're at this part, pivot it up, but out jog your index fingers so you can kind of pivot this top card. This way that when the packet goes down, you can grab onto this top card and flip it off, and now you've just produced a card. Okay? One more time. Swing cut, half packet cut. Swing it over. Do the same thing on this side. Push in, get to this point. Keep your finger out jog so that you can do that. Now you should be in a position grabbing it about mid-card with your thumb and your index finger, okay? You'll want to end in that position, and I will show you why in just a minute. Okay? Here's the 2 card production. So you're going to just perform the normal cut, okay? swing cut, pivot packet number 2, push in. Once you get about here, perform the 1 card cut. But you're also going to be going into a high straddle grip with this hand, which looks something like this. When you're holding the deck normally, a high straddle grip is just lifting up the cards so that you have a gap, if you can see that, in between your hands and your palm, or your fingers in your palm. The deck will be separated, and now you should be able to hold the cards, maybe not straight up, but if you turn them kind of sideways, the cards should be easy for you to slip your thumb under this packet. Now, if you slip your thumb under this packet like so, and then pivot back facing upward, now if you try to pull your thumb out, it'll naturally pull out 1 card as you try to put your thumb on the back, okay? One more time, high straddle grip, like so. Thumb under, pivot packet back and let loose a little bit with these fingers, and pop card out. Okay, now the reason I said you want to end like this is because when you do the cut, you're going to have to pivot the cards like so. I mentioned that up in at the beginning of the video. Okay, to do this, when you end like this and you brush the card off, the reason you want to do this is because it looks really boring if you go like this and then just produce a random card, right? Well, if you do it like this, and as you're just a little bit before you produce that card, you do this type of swing motion, it'll look really nice, okay? So let's get into how to do this. Once you've performed the cut itself, and you have that 1 card production, all you have to do is just take your middle finger and bend it in so that you can manipulate it on this side of the card. Once you're able to do so, now you should be able to manipulate it out like this. Okay, the way to do this, all you're doing is turning your hand as you do this, by the way. It'll make it look nicer. Okay, so you'll be like this, manipulate your finger so that you can put it on this side, so you can clamp it in between these two. And just move your middle finger up and your index finger down. Not very fast, otherwise you'll lose the card, but you'll end up like this. Then just take your ring finger and stick it like this. Now you'll be in this type of position, so it's easier to hold, so that you can go back and forth. Okay, so index finger, middle finger and index finger, ring finger, drop your ring finger, it'll kind of give that extra kick. You'll be back into this position, pivot your index finger up now and your middle finger down. Okay, now use your thumb a little bit once you're at this position and you have the card like so. Just gripping the card like that, use your middle finger to go back into the index thumb grip. Okay, so this way, when you're going to do that straddle grip type thing, okay, you can just perform that. Right? So this will kind of be a bad production because, yeah, I was gonna just do it without the card. But look, perform the cut, swing cut, swing cut, pivot packet, pivot this packet, push forward, 1 card production. Start to do the twists as you produce the second card with the high straddle grip, thumb under, releasing the straddle grip, and bringing your thumb out from the bottom and onto the top. I hope you guys understood that. Thanks for watching. It's my promise tutorial. Have a great day.